Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity given to us, me, Nurhusnul Khatimah, with my partner, Sri Wahyuni, from 3D class, will explain the material about voiced and voiceless consonant. Before we learn more about voiced and voiceless consonants, it's helpful to know a little about phonetics and phonology. Okay, language comes from sounds called speech sounds. Language acts through two forms, namely involving language sounds that produced by means of speech of human and stimulate the ideas, situation of social and meaning. Sound has two fields, namely phonetics and phonology. And the study of the sounds of speech is often divided into the disciplines of phonetics and phonology. So, phonetics studies speech sound as physical objects, and phonology studies how languages organize sounds into different patterns. We also need to know that in studying phonetics and phonology, we cannot escape the two types of consonant sounds. There are two different kinds of sounds in English, namely voiced and voiceless sounds. So we will go into the material, namely voiced and voiceless consonants. Before getting into the material, we must know that phonetics, or who study the sound of the human voice, divide consonants into two types, voiced and voiceless. Voiced consonants require the use of the vocal cords to produce their signature sounds, but voiceless consonants do not. Both types use the breath, lips, teeth, and upper palate to further modify speech. This guide presents the differences between voiced and voiceless consonants and gives you some tips for using them. Most of the consonant sounds have voiced and voiceless sounds. Voiced and voiceless sounds are respectively phonemes because they can differentiate the meaning of words. For example, the words zinc and sink. Zinc is voiced and sink is voiceless. Both are different in initial sounds and different meaning. Sometimes it is very difficult to feel the differences between a voiced and voiceless sounds. Okay, now I will explain about voiced consonants. Voiced are the letters that come out of the throat. It will feel a vibration when pronouncing the letters. An easy way to determine whether a consonant is voiced or not is to place a finger on your throat. As you pronounce a letter, feel the vibration on your vocal cords. If you feel a vibration, the consonant is a voiced one. These are the voiced consonants. You can see in this video there are some examples of consonants that are included in voiced. Here are some examples of voiced consonants along with examples of vocabulary including voiced consonants. For example, b, book, d, day, g, game, v, vest, v, this, z, zebra, j, sure. And the last is juk, genius.
Bismillah, thank you for the opportunity given to me. So, I will explain about voiceless consonant. Voiceless are the letters that come out of the mouth, not the throat, and when we hold our throat, there is no vibration when pronouncing the letters. Voiceless consonants do not use the vocal cords to produce their hard, percussive sound. Instead, their slack, allowing air to flow freely from the lungs to the mouth, where the tongue, teeth, and lips engage to modulate the sound. So, there is example the voiceless consonant, that is 1. P, pen. 2. T, two. 3. K, kitchen. 4. F, 5. 5. 3. 6. Ceiling. 7. A shop. 8. Chicken. So, the concluding. Most of the consonant sounds voice and voiceless consonant. Voice and voiceless consonant are respectively phonemes because they can differentiate the meaning of words. Voice are the letters that come out of the throat. It will feel a vibration when pronouncing the letters. Voiceless are the letters that come out of mouth, not the throat, and when we hold our throat, there is no vibration when pronouncing the letters.
There are some of the questions prepared by Group 2.
That's the explanation of voice and voiceless consonant. And I hope this material can be useful for all of us. That's all, and thank you from Group 2.